Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into something truly special, the 2026 Ford Mustang Boss 302. This is a car that blends raw American muscle with modern tech and a nod to its legendary heritage. If you're a Mustang fan or just love high-performance rides, you're in for a treat. We're going to break down every detail, from the exterior to the interior, performance, pricing, and some suggestions for potential buyers. So buckle up, hit that subscribe button, and let's get started. Let's kick things off by taking a look at the exterior of this beast. Starting at the front, the 2026 Mustang Boss 302 is an absolute stunner. It's got that aggressive, low-slung stance that screams performance. The signature front grille is bold and wide, with a modern twist that pays homage to the classic Boss 302 from 1969. You'll notice the iconic Boss 302 badging, and those sleek, sculpted hood vents aren't just for show, they're functional, helping cool that powerhouse under the hood. The LED headlights are sharp and angular, giving the car a predatory look, especially at night. The hood itself has a muscular curve, and those signature racing stripes running down the center are a perfect tribute to the original. It's a design that says, "I'm here to dominate," without being over the top, moving to the side profile. This Mustang is all about balance. The long hood and short deck are classic Mustang proportions, but the 2026 Boss 302 adds some modern flair. The broad, muscular fenders give it a planted look, and the new 19-inch alloy wheels available in unique designs for the Boss are wrapped in high-performance Pirelli P0 tires. Those tires are staggered wider at the rear for better grip, which we'll talk about more when we get to performance. The side mirrors are sleek, and you've got subtle air intakes just behind the doors, hinting at the car's trackery aerodynamics. The signature Boss 302 stripes continue along the side, tying the whole design together. It's a car that looks fast even when it's standing still. Now, let's swing around to the back. The rear of the 2026 Boss 302 is just as commanding. The taillights keep that iconic Mustang tri-bar design, but they're updated with crisp LED lighting that pops in low light. The rear spoiler is functional, not just cosmetic, helping with downforce at high speeds. You'll also spot a diffuser below the bumper, which channels airflow to improve stability. The quad exhaust tips are a standout feature, letting everyone know this car means business. The overall rear design is clean but aggressive, with just the right amount of flair to make it unmistakable as a Boss 302. Stepping inside the interior of the 2026 Mustang Boss 302 is where classic meets cutting edge. The cabin strikes a balance between performance-focused design and modern comfort. You're greeted with supportive, high-bolstered bucket seats that hug you during spirited drives. They're wrapped in premium materials with options for leather, or a mix of Alcantara and cloth for that race-inspired feel. The seats feature contrast stitching, and you can even opt for retro-inspired plaid inserts with the FX package, a cool nod to the Fox body era. The steering wheel is thick and grippy, with a flat bottom for extra legroom during aggressive cornering. Paddle shifters come standard if you go for the automatic, but purists will love the available Tremec 6-speed manual with its satisfying throw. The dashboard is driver-centric, with a 12.4-inch digital gauge cluster that's fully customizable. You can toggle between track-focused displays or more relaxed setups for daily driving. The 13.2-inch central touchscreen runs Ford's latest SYNC infotainment system, which is snappy and intuitive. It supports Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and a premium B&O sound system that'll make your favorite tunes sound incredible. There's also a Mustang GT badge on the dash for that extra touch of exclusivity. Storage is decent for a sports car, with small door pockets and a center console that's practical enough for everyday use. The rear seats? Well, they're tight as expected in a muscle car, but they're fine for short trips or extra storage. Overall, the interior feels premium, functional, and ready for both track days and long cruises. Now, let's talk about what makes the Boss 302 truly special: its performance. Under the hood, you've got a 5.2-liter V8 engine pumping out over 500 horsepower and around 418 pounds-ft of torque. This is a step up from the standard Mustang GT's 5.0-liter V8, with tweaks to the intake, exhaust, and tuning to make it a track monster. It's paired with either a 6-speed manual or a 10-speed automatic, both sending power to the rear wheels. Ford claims a 0 to 60 miles per hour sprint in under 4 seconds, and the top speed is north of 180 miles per hour. That's supercar territory for a car at this price point. The suspension is upgraded with stiffer springs and adaptive dampers, giving you razor-sharp handling without sacrificing too much ride comfort. The standard Brembo brakes are phenomenal, with massive calipers that haul this beast down from high speeds with confidence. On the track, the Boss 302 shines. The wider rear tires and enhanced aerodynamics keep it planted through corners, and the limited slip differential ensures you can put the power down without spinning the wheels. Ford's tuned the steering for precision, so you feel connected to the road at all times. Compared to rivals like the Chevy Camaro ZL1 or Dodge Challenger SRT, the Boss 302 holds its own with a balance of raw power and refined handling. It's not just a straight-line bruiser. It's a car you can hustle through a twisty back road or a racetrack and come out smiling. For daily driving, it's surprisingly manageable, though the stiff suspension and loud exhaust might be a bit much if you're just commuting. Fuel economy? Expect around 15 mpg city and 23 mpg highway. Not great, but nobody buys a Boss 302 for gas mileage. Let's talk money. The 2026 Ford Mustang Boss 302 starts at around $55,000, which is a solid value for a car with this level of performance. Fully loaded with options like the performance exhaust, upgraded wheels, and premium interior packages, you're looking at closer to $75,000. That puts it in the same ballpark as a well-equipped Mustang Dark Horse, but the Boss 302's unique styling and track-focused upgrades make it stand out compared to competitors. It's pricier than a base Camaro SS, but undercuts high-end models like the Corvette Stingray or BMW M4. You're getting a lot of car for the money, especially if you're after that classic Mustang vibe with modern performance. So, who's this car for? If you're a Mustang enthusiast or someone who wants a muscle car that can hang with sports cars on the track, the Boss 302 is a no-brainer. It's perfect for weekend track days, spirited drives, or just showing off at car meets. That said, if you need a practical daily driver or something more subdued, you might want to stick with the EcoBoost or GT trims, which start at $32,320 and $46,560, respectively. My suggestion? Go for the manual transmission if you love driving. It's a dying art, and the Boss 302's gearbox is a joy to row. Also, consider the FX package if you're into retro styling. Those plaid seats and white wheels are a head-turner. Just be ready to pay for premium fuel and regular maintenance, as this car demands a bit of care to keep it at its best. Alright folks, that's our deep dive into the 2026 Ford Mustang Boss 302. This car is a love letter to Mustang fans, blending the raw power and attitude of the original with modern tech and performance. From its aggressive exterior to its driver-focused cockpit and heart-pounding V8, it's a muscle car that doesn't just keep up with the times, it sets the pace. Whether you're tearing up the track or cruising the streets, the Boss 302 delivers. An experience that's hard to beat. What do you think? Are you sold on the Boss, or is there another pony car stealing your heart? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more car reviews. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.